everybody, my name is Oswin, and I got a haircut. You like it? You like it? I like it. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the college book tag. I am not in college. I am a sophomore in high school, so this is a wee bit early, but I was tagged by Pauline C. Harris, who also created this tag, so thank you, Pauline, for tagging me, and I will leave her channel down below. I will also leave the questions, so if I tag you or if you want to do it yourself, then you can just look into the description for the questions. I say questions really weird. Alright, so question number 1 is, many people like to move far away to go to college. Name one book that takes place in an exotic or a different setting. I chose The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I have not read The Hobbit yet. I kind of want to get a better, maybe hardcover copy of it because I want to be able to take it to school, and I don't like taking paperbacks to school because they get ruined too easily. So yes, I choose The Hobbit because we all know Middle Earth and all that. Question number 2. You're moving into your dorms at your new college. What kind of fictional living setting would you like to live in? So I think that I would want to live kind of like in houses from Harry Potter. Maybe not exactly that, but I think that'd be quite alright. I'm a Ravenclaw, so you know I could actually be in a dorm room with people who actually care about their education, and I'm not surrounded by slackers and whatnot. And I am holding the Order... What did I just kick? I am holding the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. This is the 5th book in the Harry Potter series, if you did not know. Question number 3. College can be a really big transition in your life. Name a character who's been through a really big transition or event in their story. I actually chose 3 people for this. That would be Violet Klaus and Sunny Baudelaire from a series of unfortunate events. I Have the Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket. They go from being these 3 teenagers. From these 3 children and teenagers living with their rich parents in their Baudelaire mansion, and then just one day after the fair and they get a visit from Mr. Poe, I believe that was his name. It's been a long time since I've read this. They are sent to the crummy rubbish pile that is Count Olaf's sort of house. And they go from, you know, their richness to having to scrub the floors and make spaghetti for this evil, crummy person. So that, I would say, is really huge transition event in their life. Question number 4. College books can be really expensive. Name one book that you thought was kind of expensive but in the end you were glad that you bought it. Technically, I am not the one who bought this, and I wasn't even reading the series when it was bought, but my father bought Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I believe it was the day that it came out. And it was, of course, expensive, $30 about, I believe. So yes, of course, the Deathly Hallows was an expensive buy, but in the end, it's going to be worth it because I know it's amazing. I know I've heard it's way better than movies, which I can believe because all the other books were better than the movies. So I cannot wait to read this, and I know it's definitely worth all the money that was spent on it. College is the place for learning. Name one book that you learned a lot while reading. I actually just finished this book today, just like a few hours ago, during the 6th period at school. Curses and Smoke, a novel of Pompeii by Vicky Alvier Schechter? I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure, so I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. This is, if you could not tell, a novel about Pompeii. I learned some phrases and stuff in Latin while reading this. I learned more about Pompeii and the lifestyles of people who lived in Pompeii. I learned more about their religious thoughts about all their gods. I learned about gladiator training and just all this stuff that you would find in Roman Pompeii, and I really enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. College consists of a lot of required or core classes that you have to get through. Name one book you felt you needed to read for whatever reason. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now, if you've been on the booktube community for a while, you may have also felt pressured into reading this, and you have likely heard of it if you've not read it. When I first started watching booktube videos, this was all the rage. Everybody was talking about it and how much they loved it, so I immediately had to go and get it. I got a box set of the first 4 books, and so really it was worth all the sort of peer pressure I felt into reading it. It was well worth it, and I'm very glad that I read it. College is a lot of hard work, but overall a rewarding experience. Name one book that was hard to get through, but you're glad you read it. The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Now, it's not that this was not a good book or it was very slow paced or anything. This was a very, very, very fast paced book and I absolutely loved it, but it took me a month to read it. Basically, that was because I was doing a partner read with somebody, and when I know that I have to read something, then that makes me not want to read it. Because that kind of takes away the reading for fun thing if you have to read it. So it made me slow at reading it, and it made it kind of hard to get through. And I cannot wait to read The Infinite Sea, which came out this month, just a few days ago. So hopefully I'll be getting that soon and reading it. Okay, and that was it for the college book tag. My name is Alton Holmes, and I tag Feather-to-Fly. And if you want to do this as well, then you are welcome to it. I tag you. Don't forget to check out Pauline's video, which is going to be linked down there. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!